Boom, I'm back. Been a minute, and I got something I want to show you guys. I can no longer keep it from you, although I'm not really ready to do the video. I'm still going to show you. I have a guitar that a lot of you might like, and I'm still not gonna reveal exactly what it is, but I'm gonna show you the guitar. Bear with me. But before we do that, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you like all things rock and roll. This is the channel for you. Unless you're a guitar snob, then you can mosey on out. I have a guitar that was sent to me by Kathy Zong. And this guitar came about kind of in a conversation. A lot of you know that my mom's been ill. And it's kind of affected me putting out the videos on a regular basis. But there was a guitar that I was very interested in having, and Kathy Zong, being the great person that she is, and she is, guys, she's a great person, sent me a guitar. Well, it was kind of, I didn't expect her to make for me, and she did make it for me, and she sent it to me. And Kathy, thank you very much. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is what I envisioned, and honestly, a little more. So without any further ado, let me show you this guitar. This guitar is not really a review. This is just something I want to share with my subscribers that follow this channel and know that we get kind of, a lot of cool guitars here. So I'm not going to reveal what the headstock says yet, but let's take a look at this real quick. And this is the guitar. Now, this isn't the same one. It's the same color as the Guitar Fetish guitar. This is not the Guitar Fetish guitar, so I'll tell you that right away. I need you guys to take a peek, a gander at this guitar, and drink it all in, okay? So we're going to get a little closer, and you're going to notice that we have the pointers on the knobs here. And yes, we have a P90 pickup, and we have a humbucker. We have a nice ABR-style bridge. It's really nice, and a really nice tailpiece also. We got a real ebony board on this with beautiful inlays. The frets are simply exquisite. They're jumbo, and they are exquisite. The neck is a nice, slim, not too slim, but a slim C. Very comfortable. It is glossy. It's pretty. It's got a bone nut on it, as you can see. It's got the flat style strap buttons on it that I always love, and we're going to turn this over to the back, and you're going to notice that it's a one-piece body. That's right. This guitar is a one-piece body. There's not two pieces in it. And we'll get to something more interesting, too. Most of you know when you look at Chibsons that, well, there's usually a joint in this area right here that separates two pieces of the neck heel to the neck. That is non-existent on this guitar. And if we go down and we look, there's no scarf joint here. Of course, this is a one-piece neck all the way down, even up into the heel where it goes into the guitar. It's got a nice weight. Let me grab my scales here, and we'll get a weight. I'm not going to cut on this video. Like I said, this is really for my subs that follow the channel because they're very interested in things like this. So I'm going to hang it by a tuner. I'm not worried about this tuner breaking on me. So we're going to weigh this guitar, and I'm going to guess about 7.5 pounds is what I'm going to guess. Oh, come on, balance out. It's coming in at 7.32 pounds. It is not a heavy guitar, but not a light guitar. It's the perfect weight for a Les Paul style guitar. But you're going to notice that horn, right? I'm sure you guys are noticing the horn. And no, this is not a Firefly, I'll tell you that right now. And it sounds amazing. So we'll go to the headstock and we'll look at the headstock. I'll let you see it. I'll let you see the shape of it. You can see the shape, and we have those some of you guys might recognize that shape, some might not. There's the back tuners, very straight. Quality tuners too. And the color green on these things are awesome also. One-piece body. Beautiful guitar, right? And it's set up so beautifully. I really, really was so surprised at how well this guitar was set up. I haven't changed the strings on it, and I haven't did really anything to this guitar other than stretch the strings and tune it up. And I'm currently using this guitar a lot of you might know, we're making a short film. I got together with Camp Champ Productions, and we're doing a short Batman film. That's right. It's called The Pursuit of Batman. That's what I'm working on here in the background. And this is the guitar that is going to be in the majority of the score for that little short film. And I believe there's also going to be a little Marilyn Manson in there also. But this is the guitar that we're working on the score with. And I'm telling you what, it gives me all the tones I want it to without grabbing a lot of other guitars. This P90 in the neck made this guitar very, very versatile. Flicking the switch on this guitar is like grabbing another guitar. And that to me was amazing. I don't have to cut. I can go into another part, flick the switch. All three positions are just so totally sonically different, but blend nicely together, if that makes any sense to you. So I just wanted to show this guitar to you and tell me what you think. Mahogany body, supposed to be a maple cap on here. I haven't got into it and I haven't looked, but Kathy Zong's guitars have never disappointed, so I don't doubt it for a minute, especially when they go through the trouble of making a one-piece body. The electronics in it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't gotten into this guitar. But the tones that this guitar is, we're going to do that right now, by the way, but the tone of this guitar is telling me it's probably got CTS pots, and people don't believe me, but I can tell when we get an old school sound, and that's doing this, and we will have a follow-up video where we'll be playing this guitar. So bear with me, guys. But let's get into this guy. Let's pull these screws out. And I'm going to guess full-size pots. There's no way these are dime-size. If they are dime-size pots, I've been fooled before, but I really highly doubt it. I'm going to guess full-size pots. I'm going to guess CTS pots. And then I am going to go as far as to say, I would say yellow caps. I'd say yellows, but they're a little too vintage sound. I'm going to go with, I think they're orange drops. I'm going to guess orange drops. And I wanted to wait to get in here to show you guys, so bear with me. Screws, by the way, are in here perfectly straight. This guitar is built, like, I know it looks great on camera, of course. I mean, we can fool anybody on camera, but I assure you it's built fantastic. It's nothing I would upgrade, for sure. The only thing I would probably do to this guitar, and I haven't done it yet because I really don't need to, is the strings. Maybe, I dropped a screw. Maybe put a new set of strings on it. I am a Cobalt fan, but bear with, okay? I'm not breaking for this because I want you guys to see this as I see it. I mean, it might be maybe totally not what I expect, but I don't think so. I think that the work was really done to this guitar in a good way. And if you guys haven't checked out Kathy Zong, you gotta go on Facebook. There's a few groups. You want to look at Kathy Zong guitars on Facebook. You'll find some groups, a good bunch of guys who really love her guitars also. I don't mingle in the group, probably really not at all, because I don't want to appear biased, but I gotta tell you, I don't know if I can get the back off now because she's in there snug. Let me get a screw here. I mean, it's not over tight. I just can't get it because it sits so flush. There we go. Popped off nice. There's our cavity cover. It's cut really well too, and the plastic's still on it. Cut very, very nice. All right, you ready? Well, let me get my skepticals on here real quick. So, okay, there we go. There's the inside, guys. We got orange drops and CTS pots. That is correct. Wiring could be a little cleaner in there, but great guitar. And they actually went through the process of putting equal set screws in here to balance out your plate, your cavity cover. Very, very cool. It's not shielded or anything, but very cool. Very good solid solder joint in there. And I can't read what's on those caps, but they're definitely some big orange drops. I'm looking at the body, and there I can see up top, I can see our big maple cap where it comes down. So it's definitely a maple cap. Very, very cool. As far as the switch, do we really care? I mean, it feels good. I know it's not a switch craft. I guess we could get in there and look at the switch. I haven't yet, but let's go. As long as we're here, right? Let's get in there and check it out. You guys are wondering, what does this guitar cost? Guys, I don't know. I'll be totally honest with you. I didn't pay for this guitar. This was a gift. It was a gift. And I talked to Kathy. You guys know I review a lot of her guitars, and I tell you the way it is. When they're bad, they're bad. When they're good, they're good. But she's a really good person. She takes the constructive criticism very well when something's bad, and she appreciates it. And I think her quality has gotten better and better because of it. And keep in mind, guys, you don't have to get guitars with logos on the headstock. You can get whatever you want with Kathy. Custom guitars, your own logos, whatever your imagination is. I mean, she can pretty much do. So we got pretty much just a standard switch inside. Again, good solder joints. Everything's nice. Everything's nicely routed. And again, they did the same thing. They have set screws for the cavity cover to make sure things are that precise and that level. They put screws here. There's usually 3. I've seen this on a lot of guitars before, and they did 3. No extra holes, no screws on the edge busting through, nothing like that. So this is one fantastic looking guitar. But what is it? Well, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hint, because I'm not going to show you that logo yet. But if you guys look at this close enough and you know your guitars, you'll know, even the rake of the headstock, you'll know right away what it's kind of looking like. And by the way, these are a bald end frets. They're bald end. So they're smooth as glass. These are some of the smoothest frets. I mean, these are in league with like Firefly's frets. The neck came in. There's no relief. This neck is perfectly straight. And I have something that I've learned over the last year about guitars. And I learned this because of, researching like Sandoval V's. And if you're familiar with Sandoval V's, they don't have adjustable truss rods. How is that possible? Well, they have 2 kind of like rectangle bars that run down through the neck. They're truss rods in effect, but they're not adjustable. You can't get to them to adjust them, but the necks stay perfectly true due to their design and straight. And I got thinking about that, and I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. Why do you need neck relief on a perfect guitar, right? A lot of you might disagree with me, but if you have the proper height at the nut and the proper height at the bridge, a perfectly level fretboard is definitely the way to go. And if you want to raise your action, you'd raise it at the bridge, right? I mean, you don't need to set it if you have now this, and I'm not saying that this one's not adjustable. This is a totally adjustable truss rod. I'm sure I haven't gotten in there. I'm not going to do that right now. But my point is, with a neck, in my opinion, with a neck perfectly straight, with no relief, a lot of people will argue with me, and a setup that is proper, you can really tell whether a guitar is built really well or not, based on those criteria. If it's straight and you have great action and it plays good, and I don't have my gauge here, but if I had to guess, I'm going to guess about a maybe 1.4 mil. That's what I'm going to guess at the 12th, and that appears to be all the way across. The bridge and the radius of the fretboard appear to match perfectly. I haven't even checked the radius on this fretboard, but it's an amazing playing guitar. I haven't been able to really put it down because I've been doing this the soundtrack, and I'm telling you, it is a very nice guitar. I haven't cleaned anything up. I haven't conditioned the fretboard. I haven't done anything, so it came really, really nice. So I'm very impressed with this guitar. Can you guys get this guitar? I'm not sure. I'm sure she could build you one. What would it cost? I don't know, but it's nice. It looks like a very, very high-end guitar, right? Next time we come back and do a video on this guitar, and I hope you guys will hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you know when I do come back. We're going to be playing this guitar, and I'm probably going to give you a taste of, what the score is, maybe doing some pieces of that score, and reveal what's on this headstock. A lot of you probably already know. Not Gibson, not Firefly, nothing like that. And you might already know by looking at the guitar. Guys, it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this color. If I had to tell you what color this is, I mean, in camera, it kind of looks like a green, like a seafoam green. It's not. It's more of a pastel blue. And it's got a little sheen to it, right? You can see, especially with the lights on it, got a little sheen to it. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful guitar that's set up properly, built of good quality materials, and it sounds fantastic. For that, you're going to take my word for it or don't. But we'll come back and I'll show you that. But I could not keep this from you Fulton Street beaters. I couldn't keep it from you. I had to show you. I hope you'll hit that like button. I hope you'll share. I hope you'll subscribe. I'm going down through here and I thought, oh my God, there's a mark on it. There's not a mark on it. It was just a smudge. It's a really good looking guitar. I don't see really any flaws on the guitar. I take that back. I did find one little itty bitty flaw, and it was almost like a little too much of a little, like there's a little, almost like a pinhole, like the end of a pin and the fretboard up by the nut. And that's just part of the wood. And yes, it is not, it's not like a laminate or anything like that. It's an actual wood with grain. I mean, it is an ebony board. It's a beautiful board. My finger marks are all over it because I've been playing it like crazy. My greases are all over it. But I'm going to end up changing these strings soon. And I know I've been rambling enough, but guys, just look at this guitar. And remember, we got a short film that will be coming out on a channel that I have yet to disclose. It's going to be a short film, and it's called The Pursuit of Batman, which is really, really cool. We have a little production company that we started, and then I'm together with Camp Champ Productions, which has, well, works with some pretty big stars before, doing this short film that's based off of, well, miniatures and action figures, believe it or not, but using a lot of AI to make things look pretty cool and very, very fun. It's somewhat of a serious little short film, but at the same time, you can tell that it's just a fun film to do. And I hope you guys will stick around for that. I'll give you the links to that later on when everything is done. We're probably a good month or so from completion, maybe a little bit more. Sometimes things run behind schedule with filming and shooting and things like that, but it's going to be pretty cool, guys. It's pretty cool. We got a lot of it done already. And we got some sponsors that are in with the film also that is pretty cool, donating some things so that we can get this stuff done. And right now we're got to get our drone footage shot, and there's some action scenes that we're currently working on. But guys, it's going to be really cool. We're going to enter into a few film festivals just for shits and giggles. And the name of the production company, the main production company that Camp Champ and I got together on, is Batshit Crazy Productions. I'll put our logo right here, Batshit Crazy Productions. So make sure you look for that. And guys, remember, it's rock and roll makes the world do that spinny thing. And I'll see you later. Head on over to Facebook, Kathy's group, if you want to check out some of the guitars that these guys are getting. And give them a contact if you need a guitar, you want something custom built. I'm sure they can do it, but this is really cool. All right, guys, peace. I'll talk to you later.